Hey y'all, uh, maybe y'all stick around and watch the entirety of this video. It's fairly lengthy, not too bad, but it's just a sped up process of building a 21 layer Damascus brisket knife. It's nothing fancy or anything like that. It's definitely not a how-to or instructional video. It's just showing the build, me doing what I enjoy doing. Not great at what I do, but enjoy doing it. I want to thank Red Label Abrasives, Pop's Knife Supply, also Clark Iron Forge for the forge press that I've got. But anyway, y'all just check it out, comment on it, let me know what y'all think. And again, do what you do as far as doing this. Don't take what I do as the only way of doing it, because I'm by far a professional, self-taught in every regard. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Y'all check it out and let me know what you think. Thank you. So we started with the original billet at 16.5 inches. Starting with this at 11.5 inches. Stretch it out to 15.5 overall reach. Now we're at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Stretch it another ½ inch, which is good. That's plenty of handle. So hammered up to this shape, up to this point. There's been no grinder touch it except cutting this to cut it off. So what I'm going to do now is let it cool off. We'll go to the grinder and clean up the profile and get it normalized. Get some pinholes drilled in the handle, and we'll go from there. Still fairly thick for a brisket knife. I can hammer this on down, get the thickness out, maybe gain a little bit more length, but save a whole lot of grinding after we get it heat treated. So probably gonna do that tomorrow. Alright, so I said I was going to probably do the little thinning out tomorrow. I decided to do it tonight. Thinned it out a little bit. I don't want to go too thin because I got to grind all this forge scale and hammer marks off. That's going to take a lot of thickness out. And I'm probably going to do a full grind, or a full flat grind on this. So it's really going to thin it out through the belly of it here, up, all the way up to the spine. Anyway, I normalized it 3 times. Got my pinholes drilled. Flattened it out a little bit. And I'm just curious. Got 12 inches right there. 13, 14, 15, 16 and a half. We're at 16 and a half. We moved it a half an inch from where we stopped at previously. That's how much I thinned it out, just in that little bit right there. A little bit of steel stretched out over a long period or a long ways. It'll stretch pretty far. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, it's normalized. I got a little bit of a kick in the handle here. I have to straighten up tomorrow before the quench, but in the morning I've got I'll bring it up to temperature, quench it, get it cleaned up, ready for the temper, and then I'll be working on a little bird and trout knife that's going to a retired Mississippi Army National Guard general. Pretty stoked about doing that. So anyway, it's been a good day, long day. But me and old Gus down here, we've had a ball, and I hope y'all have enjoyed following along with it so far. So I'm probably going to finish this build all the way out with videos, just because I started it this way. I think it's pretty cool. May throw it on the YouTube channel, who knows. But anyway, y'all have a good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Love y'all. It's been quenched. It's a hardened blade. You pull out the old files. 65 Rockwell here. It's just skating right off of it, which is what we want. This backside didn't get the heat, didn't get the quench. Hear the difference? This is soft. Now, don't misunderstand. Soft doesn't mean that it's not hard or that you can just bend it. That's not what it means. It's just not hardened. The carbon didn't benefit from the quench. And I quench in parts 50. So just check it out. Skating right off. Grabbing. I mean, it's just grabbing. So quenched. Got the 4 scale off. The bulk of it. But now we'll be going to the temper. All right, so we did 1 round of tempering, 450, about an hour and a half. Let's go back to the 65 file. It's not sliding quite as good as it was, so that means we softened it. All right, so what we're trying to achieve is to reduce the stress and the brittleness that the quench created without taking away the strength and the durability and all that good stuff with the blade. So we'll try a 60 Rockwell file. Skating right on off. So we know, because this is not a hardness tester that's precise and exact, that this blade is now somewhere between a 65 Rockwell and a 60. So what I'm going to do, the way I do it, and I don't know that this is right for everybody, don't take it as gospel or do it yourself necessarily, but what I do, because I know that there's a 5-point difference between the Rockwell hardness of these 2 files. I'm going to go back into the temper for another 90 minutes at, say, 400 degrees. I'm going to drop the temperature down just a little bit because I don't want to get below 60 too much. I want to stay around that 60 or 61 with it being a kitchen blade. I want it to have a little bit harder edge than I would on a Skinner or, you know, anything like that, because of the type of work these blades do. They're in contact with hard wood and surfaces, cutting boards and stuff all the time. That harder edge will allow it to keep that edge longer. So that's what we're fixing to do. We're going to go back into the to the oven and do another 90-minute temper. So here we go. We're gonna walk over this way. Let's keep going. All right, second round of temper. It's got that nice, pretty straw, golden brown color you're looking for. So we're gonna start with 60 Rockwell file. It's still skating. Still skating. So we're still between that 60 and 65, which is what I want. This 60. You hear the difference. So I'm somewhere between 60 and 65. If I was a betting man, I'd say, 61-ish, somewhere in there, which is what I want for a kitchen knife. So now we're gonna get ready to start grinding bevels, getting this baby cleaned up and looking like an actual brisket knife. Ha